Hey there, you are finishing up your unit. It's module 3, lesson 19, and we're looking at the problem set that you spent some time working on, and then we'll see how you did. If you got stuck, then this will help you. One endpoint of a line segment is -3, -6. The length of the line segment is 7. Find 4 points that could serve as the other end of the given line segment. So I'm going to do a little drawing down here to do this. And so it said one end of a line segment is -3, -6. So -3, -6. And then it says the length of the line segment is 7 units, right? So I've got to go, length of the line segment, find 4 points that could serve as the other end. Oh, so I'm not doing a shape, I'm just doing a line segment. So negative, so here's 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw in another one. Okay, 6. So if I'm a distance of 3 here, and what did it say I want? 7. So that means I have to go 4 here, right? So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 and drop down, so this would be 4, -6 is one of them. Could be, right? That would be 7 units. And then if I go up, so this distance is 6, so I'm just going to go -3, 1. So I guess I should write that -3, 1. Another one is 4, -6. Let's see, so I can go 1, 2. Here, how about, can I do a, how about if I go the opposite? How about if I go that way? If I went -3 and what is, and it's in the same quadrant, what is from 6, and I want to get it 7 units. So the absolute value of -6 is 6. So I'm going to add, if I go -3, I'm going to go, but if it's in the same one, I have to subtract. So I think I've got to add, so 7, that's going to be 13. I think I have to go negative, I have to go -3, -3, -13, because then when they're on the same side of the x or the y-axis, if they're on the same side, then I'm going to use subtraction to figure out the length of the unit instead of addition when they are on opposite sides of an axis. Okay, but did I do all? I don't think I did all 4 points. I have -3, 1. I've got 4 over this way. I went down this way. So what other way can I go? I could go, if I go, how about if I go way out this way? If I went, so the difference between -3 and, would it still be on the same, -3 and then down -6? I think I would still have the -6, but I think I have to add, I think it's a -10 and a -3 is going to give me absolute value of -10. Absolute value of -3 is 10 minus the 3 gives me 7. So that would work too. So let me write that one in. -10 and -6. Wow, okay, that was a lot. I think graph paper would be helpful. 2 of the vertices of a rectangle are, I think I'm going to erase some of this stuff because it just was too much, right? Too much scribble. Okay. I think your math book has more space. Okay, let's go. 2 of the vertices of a rectangle are, so if I'm like this and I go over 1 down -6, 1 -6, and then I'm over -8, negative. So -8, -6, but they're in line with each other. And then, so what would the difference, if these are the same, I'm going to go absolute value of -8 is 8 plus the 1 is 9. So this is 9. So then it says the perimeter is 26. So 9 and 9, I'm going to go my 26 minus, okay, 9 and 9 is 18. So that's 8. So that means I have 4 and 4, whatever the, let's see where my, so if I'm over 1 down 6, I would be over 1, and if they're on the same side, 6 minus 2 is going to be 4, so it's a over 1 and then a -2. Boom. So what are the coordinates? I'm going to go 1, -2. That's that side. I know this one, -8, -6. So this is going to be a -8, -8. But I'm not going to go down 6. I'm going to go down -2. So -8 and -2 will give me the other side. That's a little off. I'm not drawing that very well. That's where the graph paper would help me. And then that would give me the 4 plus the 4 and the 9 plus the 9. So I have my perimeter of 26 units. Last one. I'm going to erase this one too. Okay. Just a slight erasing. Okay. Okay, clean enough. This is a rectangle, has a perimeter of 28 units, an area, that means where I multiply length times width, of 48, and the sides are either horizontal, so horizontals like this, or verticals like this. If one vertex is -5, -7, so -5, -7, and the origin is the interior. The origin is the interior of the rectangle, so it's on the inside. Find the vertex of the rectangle that is opposite. Find the vertex, the point of the rectangle that is opposite -5, -7. Did it say it's a rectangle? And sides that are either horizontal. So that means this side is going to go this way. So how many? So a perimeter of 28, and let's see, this has to be on the inside. I'm even trying to think of what my sides would be for 28 units. Well, let's see, 28. If I had 10 and 10, it's 20, and 4 and 4. But then if I go 10 times 4, that's only 48. So what if I go 12 and 12? 12 and 12. 12 and 12 is 24. There's 28. But then if I go length times width, 12 times 2 is only, so 48. If I'm thinking about 48, 48 is like 6 times 8. I mean, now I'm going to go to the multiplication. So that means, but if I go 6 and 6 is 12, 8 and 8 is 16. Oh my gosh, I think that might be it. So I think I have to go, and I don't know which way, but I think I have to go 6 on one side and 8 on the other. So if one is at -5, -7, then that means this distance is going to be, and then I'm going down 7. So this is my 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I do that? Or do I go 5 and 1? One more would give me a, what do I want to do? 1, 1, 1, and go -7, maybe? So that is 5 and 1 is 6. So I'm going to have to do the same thing up here, but I have to make sure this is -5. Then this distance, wait, that's 7. So I want to just go here. So that's going to be -5 and 1. Okay. And then that means, so that's a difference of 6. So 6. Wait, oh no, I have to do 8, don't I? So that was 6. Maybe it does, because if I'm crossing over, then I get to add 7 and 1 is 8. So that actually is an 8. Okay, so if that's an 8, then this one over here is a 1. So I'm looking at my numbers. I think it's a 1 over 1 up 1. Let's look. Over 1 up 1. I think so. And then that would be a 6, and then this would be an 8. This is a little tricky. So now I have to go back and see what was the question. And the origin is in the interior. Find the vertex that is opposite. So this is the one that they gave me. Opposite is 1, 1. Oh my gosh, if that didn't make my brain hurt. Okay, we are done with the problem set. Hurrah, hurrah.